Is she saying anything?
Did she say hey?
All right, we're rolling.
Hit it!
Hey, thanks for joining us. This is Brad Burrow, right here. This is Brad Burrow.
This is Carlos.
This is Carlos Arellano. Thanks for joining us. We wanted to talk a little bit today about Unreal Engine. You know, at Real Media, we've been doing 3D and animation and motion graphics for most
years.
of our. Yeah, and you know, when you started with us, you were using, I think, 3D Studio. Was that
3D
your main?
Studio, yeah, that's my main.
So that's kind of been your main backgrounds in 3D Studio, and it's amazing how things have changed. You know how that used to be
evolution.
The way you do it and render, and we'd render frame by frame. I remember we had a device that would do frame by frame. We don't want to get into the history.
We used to have a render farm where we actually have a bunch of computers all together rendering only just one sequence, then grabbing that sequence and just export it up to a video.
Yeah, it's all
a
different
long
methods.
process. Yeah.
Anyway, we want to talk a little bit about Unreal Engine. Carlos, you have a lot of experience with Unreal Engine. I think we've even done a few TV spots with it. I know that we did the Ren Fair TV spot with it, which we'll roll during this. But the dragon and the environments, and then the spot before that we actually did, if you remember, with the scroll rolling out for
that one
the
too.
Renaissance Fair.
Yeah, that was
so
actually pretty
cool to be able to use really what's a gaming engine for TV spots.
That is correct.
Talk about that a little bit.
Well, the way that everything started, I always try to find not the easiest way, but the most efficient way to basically try to do things faster, to basically save money and time and everything.
3D takes a long time.
Yes, because most of the time it was all right. So create the model, the 3D model, whatever you're actually going to show to the client, and then after that render. Then show it. If there is a change, you have to go back to the software, make the change, render it back again, and then do the same process over and over again. Unreal Engine, everything that it does basically is rendering everything in real time. So if I can do that, then every change, every little detail that I change to that particular object can be changed in real time. Therefore, we will basically just not wasting any time on rendering, compositing, put it back again, and so on and so forth.
And that's how we did the Superbowl project, which is another video that you can check out, everybody. But there's some really cool applications for 3D. Obviously, we can do a lot of 3D things, you know, where we're putting buildings into environments and things like that, and you know, doing some pretty incredible visual effects.
Pretty awesome.
And that type of thing. But some of the applications for Unreal Engine I wanted to talk about. One is architecture.
Yes.
And you can actually build a room.
Yes.
And change the light to see what colors look like. I mean, there's some pretty cool.
There's a lot of applications that you can have with Unreal Engine. I mean,
video games.
Video games is
another
area.
And now even movies are using gaming engines like this to produce movies.
Yes. There's a particular couple movies that they were using a little bit of Unreal Engine, and it's another software called Megascans from Quixel. That they're using exactly the same thing, everything in real time. You already have something that is in an amazing resolution, an amazing quality, and I can talk about that for hours.
Don't you think we live in a pretty amazing time where
we do?
Where when you started doing animation, and we as a company did, you know, the process and the time it would take to even do a logo animation was sometimes days.
Yes, that is true.
And now we've transitioned to computers that are so fast that you're changing lighting in real time. The impact that a change on, you know, the reflectivity of a surface or something like that, lighting.
Yeah, that is true.
You're seeing it instantly.
Right now, one of the softwares that we're using here at Real Media, it's a mix of After Effects and Element 3D, which is pretty much another, it's an extra plugin for After Effects that allows you to do everything in real time too. You can have a logo animation or something as complex as a character moving across the room where you actually have everything in real time. If you don't like it, just jump back in, do a couple changes, and everything's there.
Yeah. So the tools are incredible, and how things have changed. If you have some applications you want to talk about, or you have something that maybe you want to look at that's maybe you didn't think you could do, you should give us a call, because chances are we can probably figure it out. I say we, Carlos is going to figure it out. But chances are we can come up with a solution that's actually going to meet what you need to have done. Thanks for joining us, and keep your eyes open for more awesome content.
Awesome. Take care, guys. Thank you.
Hey, we're rolling.
All right, anytime now.
All right.